Alright, what up? Alright, welcome back to the channel. It's a beautiful morning. The birds are out, sun is out. So let's make a quick diagnose and repair on the 2016 Kia Sportage. Customer complaint is there are lights on the dash and they're hearing a noise coming from the rear. They're not sure exactly what it's about, right? So I see we got the ABS light on, the traction control light on, and we got like the skid control light on, right? There's low mileage on this vehicle, so I mean it's not bad. But I also see that the parking brake is having problems, right? So let's put the scan tool on this vehicle and see what's going on. Okay, so today we're gonna use the Otofix D1 Lite by Autel, right? This is my little bro's tool. So today we're gonna see if we can use this tool to repair this vehicle, right? Based on what I'm seeing here, we got some C codes: C1206, C1207, and C1208, right? All of them stating that we have an issue at the left rear. So we're gonna jack the vehicle up and see what's going on, right? But I gotta see also if the sensor is operating. So what I did is graph the sensors, and let's move the vehicle back and forth and see who's cooperating and who's not. And from what I'm seeing here, the left rear is not moving at all, right? That's that flat line. It's kind of hard to see because of the glare, but you see that flat line, that's letting me know that that sensor is not working from the left side, right? So let's jack the vehicle up and spin the tires and listen for that bearing sound. Yeah, you definitely hearing a low humming sound coming from this wheel when I'm rotating, right? I don't believe it's the tires, but but tires tend to give you a bearing sound as well, right? So let's take it off and inspect it and see exactly what's going on. Okay, to do that, right, I gotta use the scan tool to retract the brake, right? It's an electronic setup, so it's easy to just do it. And so far, I see that the Otofix does have this feature, and that's useful for all these scan tools, to be honest, right? To have this feature. So let's go into maintenance and just use the scan tool to make the job easy instead of me fighting up to use a 9-volt battery and all that good stuff, right? So we just gotta go on maintenance, right? Just press retract, let it do its thing. It's gonna retract the piston. I'm able to take the brakes pads off, take off the rotor, take off the hub, go and see if I could get a replacement, right? Check the customer and see how his paper is, if you want to go original or if you want to go with a good aftermarket one. I'm not sure how his pocket is, but yeah, with this tool it make this job really easy, man. I mean, the hardest thing is to take off the tires, to be honest. Okay, so you hear the piston retracting. So it's happening on both sides, right? So I'm gonna check the brakes pad while I'm here, right? If it needs to be replaced, I'm gonna let the customer know that, let's kill two birds with one stone. But other than that, you just gotta take the scan tool off, take the ignition off, do what you gotta do, and when you finish, you just put the scan tool on and let it reset, and that's it, right? So let's see if you could go to the part store and get the part for this vehicle. Okay, so I got my hands on the bearing. It did come with this ABS cap on it, right? So I didn't need to buy it separately, right? This is an aftermarket setup, but I mean, it's good setup, man. It's cool, man. I mean, one of the best aftermarket there is, right? I tried to go to the dealership, but the price was kind of hot, right? But customer said okay with this one, and let's put it on and see what's going on. Right, as I mentioned, it did come with the ABS cap, so I kind of killed two birds with one stone right there. Right, the brakes pad were good, so I'm gonna use the brakes pad. I'm just gonna do a little service on the rear brakes system, and we should be good to go. We don't need to bleed anything. Just gotta put it back up and put the scan tool on it. So we got everything back together, right? The customer requested that only the left side be done, right? But we serviced the brakes. I mean, I was there anyway, right? We got the lights still on the cluster. I gotta use the same scan tool to reset the brakes, yeah, before I clear the code. So we gotta hook up the scan tool. Let me just do that real quick, right? Gotta enter all the information. I'm gonna go through the normal side. I'm not gonna go through the maintenance side because I gotta clear the codes. So if I go through the maintenance side, it's just gonna let me reset, and that's it. I still gotta do all this. So let me scan the vehicle again, see what codes is on the system, and then we'll take it from there. Okay, so we're gonna do a quick erase and see if we could get all these codes off. Right, I did save it, I did make a report, and also send it to the customer. So I mean, that should take care of that, right? But also sometimes when you try to do a quick erase and you don't get to erase it on this screen, you gotta go into that set module and do a erased there. I'm not sure why, but sometimes it's like that, right? But what we're going to do next is we're going to pull up the pits for the 4-wheel speed sensor, and we're going to move the vehicle back and forth and make sure that everything is working and verify our fix, right? We definitely got to always verify your fix, as I said earlier, right? Yeah, that's straightforward, straight to the point. I mean, yeah, so the hardest thing was to jack the vehicle up, take the tire off. Other than that, the scan tool did its thing, and we have no fault codes right now, so that's good. So I'm going to go into live data. I'm going to pull up all the wheel speed sensor. I'm going to drive the vehicle back and forth, right? That's letting me know that what I did fixed this vehicle. But it's straightforward. But other than that, till next time, y'all take it easy. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, man. I really appreciate all the support. If you got a comment about this tool, if you have one, shout your boy out. Leave a comment down in the box. Definitely appreciate all the support. And yeah, Otofix D1 Lite, not bad at all, dig? Also, if you want to get your hands on this, people are gonna ask, you could hit up Amazon, you could hit it up on eBay. They got it selling for under $300. It's not a bad purchase. So until next time, you definitely take it easy.